talented. Yes, I'm talented. I'm talented. Yes, I'm talented. I'm talented.
It's right there coming down. It's that iridescent one.
Oh wow, look at her working that.
Oh yeah.
You probably told her, listen, you better
I
like
did.
work it. You probably
I had
did,
to
right?
wrap it around
Did
herself.
you tell her, like, listen, make sure you like bring it out?
Well, I
I can
did.
see Nicole
No, I'm
Kidman
serious. I
wearing
did.
that.
I know, Anthony. This is why
I
I'm
had her
laughing.
wrap it over.
This
So
is why I'm laughing and saying
big
it.
drama when you
Exactly.
unveil it.
This is why I'm laughing and saying it, because I'm like, you probably definitely told her to do that.
Totally did. I totally did. You know
Big
me too well.
drama. I love that.
So yeah, that was like, oh.
Oh my God, I have to edit
That
it
was-
tomorrow and put it out.
But you and I had the special fabrics that each one of our fabrics, we had to have professors watch us when we were cutting out our garments, putting them together, because each of our fabrics in the digital side and on my side were $1,000 a yard.
Really?
Oh, I knew the cost.
$1,000?
Forget, I was-
$1,000 a yard?
One second, let me stop share. I was privy because I was the student intern in the office, so I knew
Yeah.
everything that was happening.
Wow.
So the Bukal project we got 5 yards each. It was either 5 or 6 yards, and it came out to either $5,000 or $6,000 per project for
Wow.
the creation, and same with you guys.
Really?
So were super expensive fabrics at the time.
So then mine was even more because they printed it green, they printed it gold. It still didn't look like they printed in something. Yeah, they printed gold and then they printed it green. So then mine was even more money.
Yep, you cost a lot. She's expensive.
Worth it.
Let me go back. So yeah, that was the other scary thing is realize, especially at that time, that's insanity.
That
For
is insanity.
per
That's
yard.
why they had to do these like benefit shows to pay for all of these special things that we were doing, right?
So, yep.
I'm sure they weren't hurting.
No,
I
I
love
don't
the girl. She was working it all the way to the bitter end, working that cape.
yeah.
Yeah, you saw her in the
She kept
background, right?
going,
Like,
yep, working it. Let her fly. Oh, this is
I was
it.
like, I
we
have
should
to be
have
in
a
this
costume
finale.
ball. We should
I-
have like a costume ball.
Maybe
That'd
we
be
should
really
have a
fun.
New Year's Eve Art and Hustle black tie
Yes.
benefit show where we sell tables. Look at my look. There I am. I'm
That's
coming
yours,
out.
right?
Yep, that's mine.
Oh my
That's
god.
epic.
Look at that
The
skirt.
headpiece, too.
Yeah, I made all of it from scratch. Everything's made from scratch right here.
Oh, no, that's incredible.
Everything is made from scratch.
It looks like one of your paintings come to life.
Right?
I know,
Like,
right? Full
I mean-
circle.
Yeah, full circle. All of this is ironic. I do all of this still now with my paintings.
that's gotta be a Taurus.
Well, that was a fail because he couldn't wear the headpiece. It didn't work.
Oh, really?
That's why he had to carry it.
Oh, well, it's okay. It still looked cool that he carried it.
Yeah, that's still, you know.
The twins.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello.
Welcome to the Art and Hustle podcast, a gallery of conversations, a space where you can hear all the amazing stories and life lessons of my guests. I'm your host, LindaLCheung, fashion designer turned multimedia artist, and I want to give you a space to tell your story.
I'm switching it up. There we go.
Hello. Where's your Art and Hustle hat?
1 second.
Hold on.
Like,
Lindsay, where's your hat? Are you feeling okay?
yeah, I just started hurt. I think I worked out like extra. So
Yeah.
it like, you know, your body hates you after that, right? Like it gives me a headache all the time. Like
Really?
not
Now,
every time, but like when I start to like
What's up? Art and Hustle's in the house. See, that's how we have to come. Sorry. Like, you can't do a Zoom with me without your Art and Hustle hat.
I knew you were gonna say something, so I had the hat down. Just
Like, it's not an Art and Hustle until we all
I was
have
like, I
our
have to
hats
fix
on.
my hair.
Yeah, I know. I love the blonde hair, Lindsay.
oh,
looking
thank
good.
you.
I love
Blondes have
it.
more fun. No, I'm kidding.
Blondes definitely have more fun. You know, when you have like a midlife crisis, you gotta go blonde.
Yeah, that's what, you know, you got to go light and bright.
I think we need to do one like every week and do like a happy hour cheers.
I know
Linda,
we
your
gotta get this
makeup looks
more of a
on
regular
point,
thing.
by the way.
Cheers.
I need to get a drink. I didn't bring
Lindsay.
Damn
Lindsay,
right.
do you not know me and Anthony?
Like,
Can you give me
hello?
can you give me like a second?
Yeah, go
I'll be right
grab it
back.
real quick.
Yeah. Like, what are you
Okay.
thinking? You obviously know that we're coming with a drink.
What's wrong with me? Hold on.
I've also got the video queued on my side to share it with all of us. we can
Oh,
watch
I'm
it together.
excited.
Yep. Oh my
Yeah, we
God.
should, we really should do like a weekly, like after hour cocktail and just chat.
It's just nice to decompress with you guys and just talk.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
at least
like
an hour or two,
Yeah, even if it's anything, like just to get on, just to see the faces.
Exactly.
It's nice because, it's like a comfort, like, oh, like a hug.
Because I missed the times that we were always doing this after work. It was so nice.
It really is like a
Those
hug because,
meetups.
like, you miss like that face of comfort,
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
oh. And, like, where I can get into the camera. Oh.
Well, I can't wait to show you because I was like, oh my God, looking at ourselves from
Yeah.
back then is like,
Yeah.
wow.
So I have to admit, I did do a little bit of a sneak peek.
Oh yeah, no, I did too, of
Okay,
course.
Okay, because I was like,
had to.
I just had to see a little bit. I didn't watch the whole thing. Obviously, we had to fast forward to just us because we don't,
I know. Yeah, well, no, we're only gonna do the segments we're in, of
Yeah.
course. Goes on
because
forever.
otherwise Lindsay will be like, I have a headache and we don't have time for this.
I know. What was weird is I forgot that Stan Herman was the commentator for our show
Yeah.
because he was director of the CFDA at the time.
Yeah.
And little did I know that he was going to become my boss the following year.
I mean, life is ironic.
Weird. I was like, oh my God, that's right. Stan did the whole, emceeing for the entire night.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was wild. I was like, oh my God.
How was he as a boss?
Oh, he was great. I mean, Stan
here we
was
go.
great, very fair.
Or put your cup to the camera. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry, and I was getting up. I noticed my tongue was blue, and I was like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with me? That's disgusting." And I'm like, "Oh, I ate Airhead." So that.
Oh.
No, we're just saying, like, one of the snippets of the video you're gonna see is the MC of our show, the Critics Award show, happened to become my boss the following year.
What?
Because he was president of the CFDA, and then little did I know that the following year I'd be hired by him to be one of his designers. And he was the one who I did like Amtrak Acela, JetBlue, Paris, Las Vegas. I was doing the uniforms and loungewear with him.
Oh wow!
But little did I know, like a year later, I'd be working for Stan. It was so weird.
Well, I mean, Anthony, everybody loved you. You were like the top student, so it's not a surprise.
No, but it was like that funny thing because I was at Don and Karen at the time.
Yeah.
So that was I didn't see it coming that I would end up leaving Donna in women's club and to go to Stan.
Yeah.
It was a funny, weird circumstance that had that happen. And then Stan also misconstrued me with the other Anthony of our class.
Oh, the tall,
Yeah. He had interviewed with Stan for that job and they didn't hire him when I was put forward for that job by the department.
Yeah.
Because they called me up and like, hey, there's a job and we think you'd be good for this. So I was like, yeah, put me up for it. But he thought I was the other Anthony. He already saw. So it was weird communication on his side. Funny weird thing that ended up happening. But so the funny thing was,
did they think that they were hiring the other Anthony?
Well, they thought I was the other Anthony's being sent again to him.
Oh.
And then Parsons realized what was happening. Like, no, this is another Anthony that was in the same graduating class.
Yeah.
So then they looked at me and Stan ended up hiring me.
Yeah. Tell Zach to come in and say hi. Tell Zach to come in and say hi.
Zach.
I know, you see that?
Zach, come into the art. Zach, come in.
How you doing?
Oh, come in. Come say hi.
Hey, we haven't seen you in a while, Zach.
Just pop your head in.
Just pop your head in quick. Say
Put
hi.
your hand in. You can just put your hand.
He's
Just
so
your
shy.
hand.
He put it on and he bashfully smiled in his little face and he took it off and left.
He put on his Art Hustle hat.
He came in. He put in. He came and he was like, "Are you doing the podcast?" I was like, "No, not that."
Come on, Zach. Pop your head in.
If you want to be in and say hi, you got to put the hat on and come say hi.
Tell Zach I need a selfie.
Just
with
for
him.
a minute. Come say hi. We haven't seen you in a while.
That's actually pretty funny if you want to do that. I'm not gonna lie. This is what he did.
You're full of hot air, Zach.
Say hi. Say hi. At least that they can hear your voice. Okay.
Hey,
Bye. He's so,
we
he's so
miss you,
shy.
Zach.
He wouldn't even take off his mask like at baseball when he was doing pictures. I was like, take your mask off. Like, I mean, like he's the only kid with his mask on. I'm like,
Really?
and I didn't even realize until like the third picture. I was like,
Oh,
oh my God, my kid's the only one with the mask.
you're like, what's happening?
Ah. Anyway, but he loves the podcast. It's so cute. He always turns it on. Like, who's this person? Who did she interview here? I was like,
Really? That's so
yeah, he's super proud of you. And he knows he
I-
remembers you, Anthony. He was like, I know that. I'm like, yeah, super proud. He watched your show with me that you were on.
Oh yeah.
It was so cute. He's like so proud.
Yeah, my segment wasn't too bad in terms of violence, so I was happy about that. Because
No,
I
I
just
know.
showed the other night my niece and nephew because it was tame enough that they could watch it with me.
Oh
So it
my
was so
God.
cute. They're like, "Oh my God, Uncle Anthony!" I'm like,
They
"I
must
know,
have been
right?"
like flipping out.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine when they go to school on tomorrow what they're gonna say to their friends. It's gonna be funny.
Oh my God. I
Imagine
know.
listening.
Like, first of all, you were on TV. We have to tell all the viewers you were on TV. You had your whole like Anthony Manfredonia like fashion show on, you know,
Yep, logo was everywhere. My
logo was
sign.
everywhere.
So cool.
That is
It
amazing.
was actually cool to hear. They actually gave me good feedback that I did extremely well acting, although I had no lines. But
yeah.
you know, no one told me what to do or how to do
Yeah.
it. I just had to kind of figure it out myself. You know, fly of the moment. And
You looked like a natural though.
yeah, well,
like,
I
you know,
figured,
it wasn't like,
what would
you know,
I
you
do if
looked
I
like
really
you
was
knew.
in it? Like,
Like
Yeah.
you
how
looked
would
like
I act?
comfortable. Like you knew like your cues, you knew where to be, you knew where to like stand and what to do.
Yeah,
Like,
even
it was
giving that
really
guy like side shade, like, who the hell is this?
Yeah, I like the side chase. Like, what is happening?
They like that actually, that I like they got those facial reactions from me to be
Yeah,
like, what the
yeah.
hell's going on
Because they
here?
probably didn't tell you to do anything because they're like, oh, we don't
No.
want to. We don't want you. Just
Well, no one
whatever,
said
just do whatever.
anything. I just got thrown into it, and I was like, okay, I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
What am I gonna do?
yeah.
So it's like wild and funny and cool.
What a ride. What a like,
There might be
ride that
another
was.
situation happening with another TV show that at least one of my pieces might make it on. So we'll see.
Yeah? Oh
Because
my
I
God.
got pulled for Regina Hall, who
Mhm.
had just come off hosting the Oscars.
Oh my God.
So I got pulled for her for a TV show situation,
Mhm.
and some other of the
Amazing.
lead cast members. So I can't say what it is right now until another time, but I'll
Yeah.
find out soon enough
Well,
if I made that
You know
show.
what? Like, we should really just do weekly little recaps.
Yeah, and then
like a
I'll be able to
recap.
eventually say once I find out confirmations.
We need to do like a weekly cocktail.
Celebrate. It's like a weekly
recap.
Oh, yeah.
celebration of like what's
Well,
going
that's what
on.
I miss you guys is doing
Yeah.
like our after work, you know, drinks and catch ups like we used to do. This is awesome to do
I
that.
know.
Yeah, I think we should do like a Friday recap. What day is good for you guys? Let's figure this out.
I'm just
Mondays are good.
Mondays are pretty decent because it's not too
Oh,
crazy
Mondays?
per se. You
Mhm.
said Mondays, Lindsay?
Oh, I said Sundays, but Mondays
Oh,
are
Sunday.
fine.
No, Sundays are good. Sundays
Yeah,
are actually
Sunday.
probably the better thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Sundays
Then
are.
I
I
have like all day
I
to
was
take a
Monday,
shower.
I was like, I don't know about Monday. I'm not.
was
I
like
just like
Monday. Okay.
Monday, I'm not awake. Like I figured out my schedule for podcasts. Like by Monday, I'm actually dead because I've been like doing so many and then I'm editing that by Monday I'm dead. Like so,
Yeah, I got you.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's do like a Sunday recap.
Yeah, I like that. And it's like
Sounds
a
good.
great
I like
start
it.
to like pre-Monday instead of it being like so like
Yeah, so let's try like
Okay.
Sundays at like 9:30, 10. Yeah, 10 is
Yeah,
good.
that sounds good.
Because then the kids can go to sleep, you know.
Yeah, that's why everyone's out of your hairs. And
Yeah, kids can go to sleep
your
and then we can
moms.
just and then we can
mine's
just have a
staying up
chat.
for WrestleMania right now. So that's good.
Oh, really? What time is it on?
Well, it's on till midnight, but he's going to bed at like he's going to bed probably in 20 minutes. I'm giving him till 10:30.
Okay.
And then I'm like, no.
Yeah.
To bed. You're lucky. But
Awesome. That's nice. What a nice mom.
Aw.
I should, yeah.
So
So I gave him a little
has Zach
WrestleMania
watched-
party yesterday.
Did Zach watch all of them?
Yeah.
Did he?
He loves it. He knows it's crazy his knowledge. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm talking to an adult. It's weird.
He is an adult. He's
But he knows like all the old timers too. Like I'm like, how do
Oh,
you
yeah,
know this stuff?
Rodney, what was it? Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Oh my God, I can't believe because my elementary school friends were into it. I like the tight outfits, but you know, later on, I figured that
Hey,
out.
the costume designs lately have been amazing.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
they're
Amazing.
modernized.
They're and like this WrestleMania, they've been wearing these like all of them have been like wearing capes or like these long extended jackets. I'm like it's like Sasha Banks came in. I was like, that's fierce. I love that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, like they really stepped. I mean, they were kind of the girls were pretty similar in like how they were cut, but like the designs were hot. Like everybody looked amazing. Like they really do a good job.
Anthony, you need to put your sign like right there on your
I know on my my
Ceiling.
ceiling wall.
yeah. If we're
This
gonna
is
do
actually this is the ceiling to my house right here.
I know.
My
That's why
my lovely attic.
I know. That's why I was like, you need to do like a little thing right there.
You
I
could
should
put a
hang
mirror.
there. Anthony Manfredonia.
Yeah,
That seems so weird that I'll be sleeping under my sign because I'm actually on my bed right now.
That's perfect. I think that's perfect. Just put it.
I'll do
sleep
my
under
sign and a mirror.
Linda, I love your eye makeup, by the way. I can't stop like looking at it. It looks so like perfect.
Well, I realized from my podcast, like I'm usually always tired looking. So the only thing that helps me to look more awake is eyeliner, some shadow, and a drink.
Little smoky eye.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a smoky eye and liner, and a cocktail wakes me up.
It looks dope. It looks good with the hat too and everything.
Thank you.
Well, Lindsay, you're in for a treat because
Yeah.
yeah, Linda kicked my butt one more time because besides all the craziness, I was a little lax on getting her info she needs to finish up my podcast segment. So in my searching for what I needed, I figured, okay, let me just for the hell of it, see if I can find an old archival footage that I would have to convert with a scenario. But I luckily was able to uncover in the New School for Social Research's archives, which is also part of Parsons, our senior show. So Linda and I graduated together, so anyone listening in to this podcast, and we both won for each one of us won a gold thimble for each of our groups.
Wow.
So we each got to win an award for our season, which was awesome, our graduating class. And we're going to take you through it because a little trip down memory lane.
I know.
I can't wait to see.
So let me share my screen, and then what we'll do is we'll skip to our segments where we're actually active, because it'll be too long otherwise, of course.
Yeah.
So we'll give you some
like 2 hours.
highlights.
That's for another night.
Yeah. So let me share now. Okay. And you have to turn on the screen sharing capabilities Linda, on your side so I can do it.
How do I do that? Oh, start share.
What's that?
How do I do that?
Go to, there should be for you on the middle of your bar down below.
Oh,
where I
multiple
have share
participants can
screen.
share simultaneously.
Yeah, so something that you have to activate to allow me to be able to share.
I think I clicked it. See if it works.
Okay. Yep. Now I am. Good.
Okay.
That's what I want. Okay.
So profesh.
Bring this up full. Okay. Here we go. It's coming. It's coming. Come on.
You're such a tease, Anthony.
There we go.
Ooh. So we have 17 minutes. How long do we have before this goes out?
Oh, I'm gonna skip
Does
this.
it say 1999?
Yes.
Yeah, this is 1999. We graduated.
1999. Look how fuzzy. Look, we're it's on the news.
You were on the news?
No, that was they had the student designer of the year, Maria, that on the news. But let me fast forward us.
Wow.
Let's do the quick intro. Right, there we go. Oh, no, sorry. One second. Let me rewind a little bit. Little intro thing.
Ooh, pretty.
Here we go.
You're such a comfort, Chris.
He was like way too close to her face. I was watching that.
That was Tim Gunn way back.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the cute.
And our show was at the Marriott Marquis in Times Square.
That's so special that you guys did this. Like, it's so amazing.
I told you, like, I went to Parsons because of my teacher, Miss Winograd.
That's because of her. I thought it was somebody else actually.
It was Miss Winograd because she had taken her class to the Parsons Senior Fashion Show, and that inspired me to be like, oh, I want to do costume.
Did you guys like always know that you were going to end up in fashion?
No.
Right?
No.
I never would have dreamed this would have happened. I had zero interest in it.
I didn't have
What?
any interest in, I didn't have any interest in doing fashion.
Okay, hold on. On these freeze.
I would have never guessed that.
Isn't that
No,
funny?
no interest whatsoever. Not even on my radar.
Yeah.
I like to draw. That's why I got into it. I was like, I can draw all day. Do this. I can do that.
I just wanted a job.
Well, here was the weird thing.
and to work.
It was because of Syracuse, of all places.
Wait a minute. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
my sister went to Syracuse.
Well, you know, I went to Syracuse, right?
Exactly. That's why this is weird.
What?
That's weird. I was like, wait, what?
So my sister went to Newhouse for communications and poli-sci, and her roommate's father, her freshman year, was a professor at Parsons. Knew about me being interested in the arts, recommended I take summer programs at Parsons to test things out. So I did it, tried the different lucrative fields, didn't like it, didn't connect what I thought was going to connect for me. Last on the list was fashion. So I was like, okay, let's just try it. What the hell? And then I got noticed and recruited in immediately by the chairman, Frank Green at the time. And I had guaranteed in half scholarship, working with the department. So it went from 0 to 120 for me, and I had no interest originally.
That's
Wow.
incredible.
And it was because of Syracuse, where Linda had transferred from. I know, weird, right?
I was
That's
like, wait,
really
what?
weird.
Syracuse?
That's
I'm
like
Syracuse.
that's like full
kismet.
circle.
That's
Full circle, right?
Really
That's crazy.
weird. Okay, let me go back. So that was a funny thing that even Linda doesn't know about the Syracuse connection.
Yeah, I know. I was like looking at you like, wait, what? What? Syracuse? Where did this story come from?
Yep.
It's such a small world. Then it's funny that we both had no interest in going into fashion.
Right? And then all of a sudden it just clicked in.
wow, that's really pretty actually, the sparkles.
Yeah, they created a giant runway in the grand ballroom of the Marriott Marquis.
Wow. Wow, look at that dress. Well, you guys don't play.
Oh no, it was like nonstop for us and craziness. And it was a double showing. They had for press and for main people, like normal people, and then they did the gala event for all the industry pros. And they were honoring Stanley Marcus of Neiman Marcus, our year.
Oh, that's cool. That's really nice.
You had to be selected. Your clothes had to be selected for each group.
Yep. You weren't guaranteed in. Only one
Yeah.
outfit was
Only one
guaranteed
outfit.
in.
You were guaranteed
That was
only
it.
one outfit.
That's pressure, guys.
Yep. And Linda and I were
That's so
unusual because
official.
we had multiple outfits all made it through.
Yeah, yeah.
We were one of the few that was able
Yeah,
to
I
do
had 3 and Anthony, you had
there's
4.
32. They had a snippet of me.
Oh yeah?
Go back for a sec.
Oh cool.
Yeah, my Jasco Jersey group that I won the award for. You see just a hot second of it for the day show
Oh,
in
okay.
this preview thing. One sec. Let's see if I can find it again. Let me fast forward a little.
Everything looks so fabulous. Like
It was
so.
like so cool. I mean, like I loved the fashion show. It was amazing.
Oh, it was such an amazing fun night.
It was
Would you
amazing.
guys do like another night like this?
What?
Like now with like your fashions and your art? Like would you do like
Yeah,
a-
of course.
another night like
Yeah.
that?
Oh
Yeah.
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 We should make this happen.
Well, I
Yeah, I
started
mean-
doing runway shows, but I stopped them because it wasn't worth it.
It's almost like it should be like
Oh, it's
what,
right
buy now, wear now couture, like like where people go and like have the fashion, you put bids on it and
Oh,
stuff.
the next one, actually coming up. 1 second, should be here. There, those are mine.
Ooh.
Those two ivory outfits were mine.
Oh, the two
Oh, nice.
ivory that went by, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll see it again, like when the actual show happens. This is just from that day show.
My God, everything looks so like well made.
Professional, right? Like all
Yeah.
the-
Like-
Everything ourselves.
I would never guess that like guys were students like at all.
yeah, like they made it super professional because then they also did it for like the show where everyone's like paying for a table and paying for seats and stuff like that. So
Thousands.
Wow.
and then the school gets tons of donations from all of these like fashion designers.
Because even Donna Karen had her entire table of all my coworkers in women's collection flanking the runway.
Do they still do this? Whoa, that was like Spice Girls right there.
Yeah, they still do this, but
you
like
still
you
do it?
don't get guaranteed one garment in the show. Like
Yeah,
after
that's what
like
it is,
after
yeah.
Project One Runway, you're not guaranteed.
Marcus were the events of Dallas. Fortnite celebrate.
Yeah, so it's all Stanley Marcus gets honored.
States, USA.
So that's Stan Herman. He's president of the CFDA at the time, and he becomes my boss the next following year.
Wow. This is amazing.
Oh, and here's special projects. Okay, one sec, because Linda and I, our work
Yeah.
appears here. Because both Linda and I had two of the special projects. We both were a part of one of those. Where you were the digital, right?
Yeah.
You were the digital printing had just came about. And so Linda,
I was innovative.
yep. So she had, you
Oh
had
my
that.
God, that
group.
means like so old.
I know, right? It's like that was innovative back then. And then I had the.
Oh, and that's kind of crazy that we were there when digital printing had just started, right?
Well, the internet was just a thing.
Oh my God, we are old.
Yeah, was just a thing.
I'll be right back. I gotta turn off the heat. Go ahead.
So, all right,
Keep going.
we'll wait for you for a sec.
If you think about how much we've watched the industry grow since we started, it's like insane. Like
I'm gonna stop the screen.
even
share.
from back in the day, like just
Oh, yeah.
when I started, people had stopped hand sketching, or like we were still hand sketching flats, but having to do it in Illustrator, like all the tech packs and everything. And like even now, I'm like remembering how we used to send out 17 books to like all the factories and like have to collate and all
I
that.
used to have to, at the end of the day, I was in charge at Donna of faxing the international factories
Yeah.
and our representatives overseas to have it waiting for them in the morning. So I had to send 1 million faxes out at the end of my day.
Did you have multiple faxes going at the same time?
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
Like, did you really, they used to have like a faxing room, like a,
Yeah.
or like
Yep.
where it was,
I'm like, it's so funny how far we've come and how fast things progressed.
and it's
into
never
that.
fast enough. It's
I know.
never fast enough. It's insane how you can drop files overnight and things are getting approved by photos
Oh, like
But,
that,
like,
actually, in
still-
a second.
in a second in
Or
3D
across the
and
globe.
yeah, and you can have meetings if it's like and seeing things in a mannequin for like real time. But
Yeah.
and it's crazy how it's just not fast enough anymore. Like I'm like, how much can you cut down? Like
Well, that's always our industry. Well, the problem with our industry is people not being decisive enough to make decisions and move.
yeah,
Everyone's always triple guessing, quadruple guessing. It's like, make a decision and goddamn move on. Like,
you're
come on.
100% right with that
That's
because
what-
that's what takes the longest time. Is like once you, it's like it's not even the production time. It's just getting like what the order actually is. That's taking forever.
Make the
Nobody
damn
wants to make a
decision and move.
decision. You're right.
Everyone's trying to protect their butts all the time. It's like, make a decision, have some confidence in
Yeah,
what
I mean, buyers, I don't know what's going on. The buyer turnaround time is like, it's like every season there's like, oh, new buyer, because I'm sure the pressure on them is crazy. And
because it's a failing market. The retail apocalypse destroyed it.
yeah,
And that's the problem because no one's buying the way we used to buy. It's all done. And there's no secret, there's no magic formula. No one can figure out what that is now. And that's been now for a good decade.
Formula is Amazon.
yeah.
Yeah, but even
Yeah,
that isn't
And
quite-
honestly,
next day
I
shipping.
should have jumped on that before. So you know how I always get like all of us have like gut feelings about things, and you can tell, you know, we all have that sixth sense of things, you know, that we all have that talent. So I've always had that random sixth sense of things that I think are good, but I never really followed it because I didn't really trust my instincts as much. So now I'm starting to trust it more. And the gut instinct I have now is YouTube. So
Well,
you have to get on
Other
YouTube.
people's side to them.
Huh?
And I'll say it now that I don't have any things going on with Amazon. Amazon has a bad side to them because
Oh,
what
they totally do. That's why I never
you
really did
perform-
it, because I was like, oh, I should do Amazon, but then there's like something that kept telling me not to do it.
because they knock you off. If
Yeah.
you
Yes, but don't go on. Yeah.
they undercut you and they
Yep.
knock you off.
Because they have
And
all
it's
the
like no
they have
research.
all the research and algorithms, so they'll find out which one's going to sell the most and then knock you off, and then
Yep.
you go out of business. So now
Yeah.
I saw that Amazon's like really pushing for handmade, and I'm like, I'm not going to go on, because then they're going to figure out what is selling
Sell
good in the
yourself.
handmade market and then knock you off again. So like
Got it.
anybody who's an artist going on there doing it, like it's not a good idea.
No,
But
it's-
YouTube, do YouTube.
Yeah,
All right.
that's the key.
YouTube is the next hot thing. Like, so it
Yeah.
didn't record and convert the last 5 minutes we were doing before either. I don't know what's wrong with Zoom today.
All right. Well, it's glitching weird, but I'll re-explain where I was going.
Yeah.
So the panels. The weird thing about when you're trying to do that, and I'm slashing into nothing. So when you slash into nothing, so let's just create a panel. And what I have to do is I'm reweaving it back together partially.
Yeah.
Except the towel neck's fully rewoven. But when you cross them over to do the weave pattern,
Yeah.
creating a problem for the
Too much
fabric.
tension. Too much tension. Yeah.
It does a pointing. So
Yeah.
you see when I'm have it crossed now,
Yeah.
and it creates a pointing effect where you see this point here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we normally have to do is we have to pre-steam the fabric to stop it from shrinking any further than it's going to do it. I figured out with this jersey, I don't pre-shrink it. So what I do is I first do all of the weaving patterns, and also the other problem I have is to get around the entire form of the body 360 degrees. I only have enough to go halfway around the body because of what's existing in the fabric, which means I have to hide another panel underneath to come out the other way.
And
in
so
order
you have to sew it together and then go back around.
So I'm hand piecing in extra panels that are hidden.
Mhm.
Plus I'm figuring out how to get rid of this pointing that happens.
Yeah.
So what I did is, as I did that and I'm trapping the point, I hit it with steam in each spot and it shrinks it back down and gets rid of it. So
Nice.
it's flat
That
again. So
is phenomenal.
to that level of like, okay, how do I make this work?
So you
really
just figured it
properly?
out, but that also goes into hand to your knowledge of construction and figuring out how to make something.
Exactly. So
Drop the mic.
I had to use so many things. And the weird thing that happened after I did, cheers to that.
Woo!
So after I did my muslin fitting, Mrs. Namiki and Mrs. Chiapetta, the team teachers, pulled me to the side and said, we just have to tell you, we didn't think you were going to be able to do this. And no offense, but at your level, we didn't see that possible. And we didn't even understand how the hell you're going to do this. So Miss Namiki turns around, she goes, you proved me wrong. And
That
be
is
proud of
amazing.
yourself.
That is fucking amazing. Well, cheers
So-
to that.
So then what happens is Mrs. Namiki goes away, but Miss Chiapetta stays next to me and she goes, I want to tell you alone. She goes, do you understand Mrs. Namiki and the level she's at? I'm going, not fully. She goes, Mrs. Namiki is like the hidden master in New York. She has
Wow.
worked for every major designer, being the first pattern maker and first sample maker. So she is a master of that,
Wow.
like living legend.
Wow.
Unknown legend in the business. She goes, you just proved a master wrong.
Oh,
She goes,
I'm not surprised.
and you're a student.
wow.
You better hold your head up high.
And you're a student.
She goes, you just proved a master of her craft wrong
Wow.
and figure out something that she couldn't even figure out.
That
I'm
is
not surprised
fucking-
though. I'm not.
That's
It's
fucking
you.
amazing.
I was
That's
like,
fucking-
whoa.
So you have to show that again, because for some reason my stupid Zoom
yeah.
didn't record
bring
it
it
for
back.
some reason.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'll bring it back up.
Technology.
Oh wait, you have to reenact.
We
the
have to
share.
at the end this and start it again because we got 4 minutes.
What?
Why is that doing this to us?
I don't know, but it's only got 4 minutes now because I had to get off and get back on.
I've got 40 minutes on mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it says 40 for me.
Okay, so let's just keep going. Okay.
But you have to enact the sharing capabilities again.
Okay.
It all reset on us.
It's
Oh,
so
okay.
technical.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Where do you see the time?
I don't know. I thought I was looking at,
mine's
but I
on
was
the
looking at the
upper-
wrong thing.
Bar shows up, but let me rewind these, my ladies.
Maybe I was looking at the wrong time thing.
Okay.
Didn't you just do this on something recently that we did with Tom?
What's that?
What this weaving thing? I feel like I saw something that you brought in the other day with Tom, a garment that was like weaved.
Possibly.
There was something you brought in and I looked at it. I was like, holy shit, that looks fucking amazing. Maybe it was in one of the black and white photo shoots we did. I think she was wearing.
Oh, you might have been thinking also the harnessing kind of techniques I do too.
I don't think it was the harness. It was something else.
I have so much shit in my archives.
Yeah, I know.
I even forget like what things I've done.
I feel like it was her hair was completely slicked back. It was a black and white photo.
I don't remember what that was. All right, they're coming up now.
So here, this is the innovative, amazing weaving that Anthony has done here.
Even the cowl neck is difficult. There's the other thing I wasn't thinking. All right, when they zoom into, I'll tell you when they zoom into the cowl neck.
I love that.
Look at that. That's like phenomenal.
It's so beautiful. Like that needs to be worn now. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, now the issue we got with a cowl neck is I have to lose panels to create. One second, let me stop the share for a second. So explain.
Yeah.
When I'm creating the cowl neck from the neckline, you're losing out pieces because I'm narrowing the cowl neck from the base of the chest area. So when it goes up on that curvature to create the big over funnel neck, around here in this area, I've got to lose out pieces to create that easy, smooth line.
Yeah, the curve that's going up now.
So even that, I had to figure out how do I lose out panels.
So those ones that are going out, you're basically shaving some of it, right? You're shaving some of it, like woodwork. See, this goes into your construction woodwork, like brain that you figured out. You have to shave some of it off.
Yeah. So some pieces have to disappear into themselves.
Yeah.
And then to create.
And they have to be skinnier. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
So that was
my
kind of like a corset.
Yeah, like my dad was in construction and I had to help him with a lot of home projects. So I have that construction brain, woodwork brain too.
So I'm like,
I didn't know that, Linda.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got some of those things from him.
So that's part of the craziness of trying to create these pieces. It was like
it's a whole nother conversation.
Girl. There we go.
Girl. Look at that. That's so beautiful. That's phenomenal.
It's stunning. It is stunning.
Stunning.
You're a stunner. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so you can kind of see with the shadow effect where I have to piece in stuff and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was crazy.
Oh boy, here are the boys.
Oh, look at those boys. They're standing there like all serious.
I know. I'd be nervous.
Can you imagine like this fashion show and then watching yourself coming down the runway on a main like show? So fun.
Oh, he ends up as my model later on. You'll see him.
He looks so happy. He's like, I'm happy to be here.
Frederic was so
Oh,
hot.
you're not supposed to smile.
I know.
That's so funny. You're like, why is he so happy he's smiling?
Because he got to meet Anthony. That's why.
Well, I wish I have to find the junior show. But
Yeah.
not the, I have to see if I can find the jury show, because the male model I end up hooking up with is in that show because he ends up as my fit model.
I want to see.
Wait, junior or senior?
My senior year.
Senior. Okay. So do I need to cut this out?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, John, it's knowledgeability out there now, so it doesn't matter. Even John, he's like, so John was my fit model, and I was fucking my fit model at the time.
That is
It's a total
phenomenal,
scandal.
folks.
Yeah, you gotta have fun.
Total scandal.
You gotta show us which one he is.
He's not in any of this.
Oh, he's not?
Oh my God, they're all
Oh, he was the
beautiful,
fifth
by
one.
the way. They're all
Didn't do the
beautiful.
final show. He only did the jury show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Panning on his butt. Yeah, that guy looked really uncomfortable.
Let me fast forward a little bit further. I was trying to see if that menswear one was my group, but it wasn't. All right. So
Ooh,
Linda, you had the
jacket.
I had the safari.
Oh, you were Safari.
Yeah.
Is this Safari?
No.
No,
No.
not yet. Oh, that was military. Okay, that
Yeah,
was
this is military. Yeah, it might be like one or two after this.
That's the denim group.
That's a denim group. Yep.
I'm trying to.
So did everybody have to turn in something for every category, or did you pick and
No.
choose your categories?
Not
We had
every. Oh,
No, every category we did.
oh yeah. You had to
And then
design
they
for everything.
selected us
Yeah,
for
you had to
it.
design.
You had to do a piece for all of these?
No, you had to
No, no.
design a piece for everything. As like on your sketchbook, and I think then they
Oh.
decide who had the best collection in your sketchbooks, and then you get selected to be in each theme.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That was the kids group. Okay. That's the kids group.
Oh, your boobies. Excuse me, she should not have been wearing that.
All right.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, like this group is. Some of the groups are shorter because they got a lot of pieces were edited out from the jury selections.
Oh, really?
Yep. Some of them are small groups.
Hmm. I guess because the garments didn't look up to par.
Yep.
Story of my kimono, I was like, oh my God, this is like a full circle moment, because I did that in my Buddha, that, the kimono,
Yeah.
because I had to paint it and make it look better because my
And then
fabric didn't come in.
circle to now.
And then I was like, oh my God, I just had a full circle moment where you get chills, where you're
Yep.
like, holy shit, I just did this for Anthony, right?
And little did you know that that was going to come back to you later. Like, how
Yeah.
cool is that?
Holler.
Hello, welcome back.
I heard you talk about painting your kimono. Full
Yeah,
circle.
isn't that crazy?
All right, so
This
here's
is the amazing thing is that I'm having like full circle moments with people, and people are having it with me. Like I had one where one of my other friends that I talked to, she's like, wow, we just had a full circle. Like we haven't talked in like 29 years.
Wow.
It's funny how those things happen in life, and then years later you're like, wow, that's a total full circle.
It just brings you back, like.
All right, so the next one, walking down, Lindsay, is my menswear project. And I was saying to Linda, I did fake laser cutting because laser cutting would just happened at that time, and it was super expensive, and I couldn't afford that obviously as a student. So what I did is I painted with acrylic the garments, and then I slashed them to finish them off with a razor blade to make it look like it's been laser cut. So that was
How'd
my
you pull that off? That's hard. That is not an easy
And here's
feat.
the outfit.
Oh,
And then did you use
you
like
worked it. You
did you use like a
it.
magnet there?
Yeah, I did magnetic
Yeah,
closure.
magnet. Yeah. I
So
remember
all that was new at that time.
Yeah, I remember. I remember the magnet part, because when he just took it off, I remembered. I was like, that has to be a magnet that we talked
Yep.
about.
Because also working at Donna, we were doing laser cutting and magnets. So I'm like, oh, I can play that into my work as a student. And I figured it out.
It looks so clean. It looked like
Yeah.
amazing. Amazing.
And this is the start of Linda's group for the digital. Let's fast forward that a little bit. Here we go.
Oh, here. This is the group where I win the award. So here's the ironic part. Like this one coming up is the person who won the Student of the Year award.
Yep.
So I naturally was like, she's gonna win, because look, she's the first person. Like she was gonna win this award.
My
Not so
God.
fast.
right? You can see it, like she's gonna win.
Yeah, she was owning it.
She was owning it, and I knew that she was gonna win it when we were doing our collection. So I was like, holy crap. I'm honored and shocked that they actually gave it to me.
It's amazing. So is this whole collection yours?
No.
No.
Just
So
that
each
piece?
one is a different student.
Second, I think. Because you
One
had
comes-
two. You had two, right, Linda, in this one?
No, I have one. It comes out
Okay.
last. It comes
Oh,
out
it comes
last.
out last. Okay, so let me fast forward a little bit further.
Yeah, it comes out last.
I can't believe the work that you guys did.
That's
It's
it, right?
Mm-mm.
In the back.
No, there was one. This is the warrior one. This is not mine. Mine's the last one. This was similar to mine, but she did it. She did the warriors. Mine was the Buddha at the end. Mine comes out.
Okay.
See, she's wearing the black mask.
Yep.
Remember, Lindsay, I told you I made a black mask for her.
Yeah.
So yes, you can stop here right after she goes.
And you did all the detail work too. That also
Yeah, so I
what-
painted it, added glitter. I made that mask for her.
See, that's what
Dude.
put you over the edge. You did all that extra work.
Yeah, I know I won because I had to transform. So here's the thing, I was asking you to explain muslin because this was made out of muslin.
Ah,
You didn't know that?
no, I did not know that.
Oh, well, let me tell you, Anthony, like when they made my garment, they printed my garment the wrong color. So they printed it basically like my hat, all greens and camos. But my theme was a golden Buddha.
Yeah.
So my fabric was green.
Oh, no.
So this was around, I think, spring break or some break we had, and they had to reprint it for me. But here's the problem. They ran out of velvet.
Oh, no. So they had to do muslin for you.
So they had no more velvet for me. So they had to print it in muslin. Muslin and muslin? Muslin.
Muslin.
Muslin. Yeah.
Muslin,
So they
yeah.
printed in muslin. And I'm looking at these people like, what do you want me to do with this muslin? Everyone has beautiful, soft velvet that looks so luxurious in these
Yeah, you got
garments.
fucking muslin.
And I have muslin. And I'm looking at this like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit? And
Leave it to
You made
Linda
it-
to work
You made
magic.
it look like gold.
so I had to fucking paint it, add glitters, add whatever, and I made it look more luxuriously than it did. So that's why I won, because I transformed this fucking piece of paper.
Yeah, like crap fabric.
It's
into-
literally crap fabric paper to look like this that's coming up right now.
Let's do it one more time.
And then I added batting. I added
It looks amazing, Linda.
so I had to make it look like velvet. So I had to I added batting to it. So you can't really tell, right? So Anthony, you didn't know.
Oh, looks fantastic. No, I had no idea.
See, there we go. See, I learned something new today. You learned something new. So yeah, this is muslin
That is
with,
sick.
gorgeous.
with
That
batting,
is sick.
with batting. And I wanted you to look at the kimono and not her. So that's why I made the black mask on her, because I wanted you only to
Fantastic.
see. I wanted you only to see the kimono.
And look, years later in your paintings doing similar work.
Yeah, that's kind of funny and ironic that I'm doing tons of like Buddhas and Zen.
That was like a showstopper, though. Honestly, your
Oh,
piece,
yeah.
it seriously took everything away. Like it was like everything is amazing, but that was like a showstopper.
Yeah.
Let me fast forward again.
I wanted to see more of the detail now.
No, I wish these were better quality because this is before digital.
Hey, it's still, I'm still impressed that you found all of this. That's
I know.
amazing.
Anthony called me today. He's like, Linda, guess what I'm watching?
I'm
I was
like, you're
like,
not
oh
gonna
my
believe this,
God.
what I found.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, are you serious?
It's just so beautiful too, like that you guys are still like close and friends and working together on your passion.
I mean,
that you
it
went to
worked
school
out because
for.
honestly, it worked out because I started doing my art again. If I wasn't doing my art again, Anthony probably wouldn't have contacted me back again to do anything together, because my art is what connected us back together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Like
Is
if I
this-
didn't start doing, so here's mine coming up in the back.
Okay, I thought this was good.
Yeah, so after she leaves, mine comes up. And so it's a silk taffeta jumpsuit with a ball gown skirt, which I should have made a lot bigger.
This one.
Yeah. So it's all
That's
silk
awesome.
taffeta.
Oh, that's
Takes off
right.
the skirt,
Dude,
and she's
that's
like, yep,
sick.
I'm a cute little, jumpsuit.
I could
Is that Albert
see
Caparo
that
for
being
that
worn
one?
now.
Yes, yes,
That was Albert.
yeah. So did
He
no
hit
one
on
else
me.
take off anything else? It was mine the only convertible thing.
He hit on me.
Oh, really?
I'm not kidding. Yeah. Oh yeah. He had a thing for me.
Wow.
That was a weird moment.
Was it weird? It was not welcomed. It was.
Well, I was confused of what was going on because he wrote me this like card
Oh,
and showed it to the office, and the office warned me. They're like, yeah, be careful. So I was
really?
like, okay.
Be careful. Wow.
Yeah, it was an older guy designer, and he had a thing for me. So I was like,
Oh
"Ooh."
my God.
I was young and I'm not a novice. I had no idea what was going down. So I was like, I don't know.
They're like, don't go there.
Yeah, they warned. They're like, be careful. I'm like, okay, good to know.
You hear the music? I think mine
Mine's
looked pretty
that people
cool.
like
because
do enough to
I feel like
agree
nobody
about.
else
Yours
had
was
anything that was like
awesome.
convertible wise. Like mine was fun. You could take off the skirt.
Yeah,
I
Linda,
could see
yours was
somebody
so
famous
cool.
wearing that, like now, like right now.
Like everybody else was, I feel like normal safari looking things. Mine was like, cool convertible thing. I mean, obviously this is like a showstopper right here. This is Marie's probably, right? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah,
that
because
was
I
it.
remember in the beginning she had this outfit.
That's really nice. I love long flowing things. It's always like,
But Anthony, you had
Oh,
four,
shit.
right?
Wait, yep, I'm fast forwarding mine. 1 second. Whoops. Then I have this one in a minute. 1 second. Let me rewind her. That one, but I'll rewind it. This is a special project. All right, here we go. This is the Bukal project where I created my own textile.
Oh, and that's innovative too, right?
Yep, and here it is, right there, coming down. It's that iridescent one.
Oh wow, look at her working that.
Oh yeah,
You probably told her, listen, you better
I
like
did.
work it. You probably
I had
did,
to
right?
wrap it around
Did
herself.
you
and
tell
I'm
her,
like,
like, listen, make sure you like bring it out?
oh, I
I can see
did.
Nicole
No, I'm
kidding me
serious, I
wearing
did.
that.
I know, Anthony. This is why
I
I'm
had her
laughing.
wrap it over,
This
so
is
I'm
why
like,
I'm laughing and saying
big
it.
drama when you
Exactly.
unveil it.
This is why I'm laughing and saying it because I'm like, you probably definitely told her to do that.
Totally did. I totally did. You know
Big
me too well.
drama. I love that.
So yeah, that was like, well,
Oh my God, I have to edit
That
this
was-
tomorrow and put it out.
but you and I had the special fabrics that each one of our fabrics, we had to have professors watch us when we were cutting out our garments, putting them together, because each of our fabrics in the digital side and on my side were $1,000 a yard.
Really?
Oh, I knew the cost. Because
$1,000.
don't forget, I was-
$1,000 a yard?
one second, let me stop share. I was privy because I was the student intern in the office, so I knew
Yeah.
everything that was happening.
Wow.
So the Bukal project was, we got 5 yards each. It was either 5 or 6 yards, and it came out to either $5,000 or $6,000 per project for
Wow.
the creation, and same with you guys.
Really?
So we were super expensive fabrics at the time.
So then mine was even more because they printed it green, they printed it gold. It still didn't look like they printed in something. Yeah, they printed gold and then they printed it green. So then mine was even more money.
Yep, you cost a lot. She's expensive.
Worth it.
Let me go back. So yeah, that was the other scary thing, is realize, and especially at that time, that's insanity.
That
For
is
just per
insanity. That's why
yard.
they had to do these like benefit shows to pay for all of these special things that we were doing, right?
So, yep.
I'm sure they weren't hurting.
No,
I
I
love
don't
the girl. She was working it all the way to the bitter end, working that cape.
yeah.
Yeah, you saw her in the
She kept
background,
going,
right? Like,
yep, working it. Let her fly.
That is awesome.
follows direction.
All right, let's fast forward this and we'll go to, because now that's it for all of us, right? That was it for all of our projects, Linda?
No, I'm at the finale.
Oh, that's right. You're the costume too. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the Aries Elizabethan queen in the finale.
Let me fast forward. I'm
Ooh.
going to fast forward to the costume.
That sounds sick right off the bat.
I mean, the costume part was why I wanted to go to Parsons. There it is. So you got to go back a little.
Yep.
Yep.
That was the mask you did?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Go back.
No, I'm fast forwarding to get to the costume area now.
That's why I wanted to go to the Parsons because of this finale show.
Here we go. This is
I was
it.
like, I
We
have to
should
be
have
in
a
this
costume
finale.
ball. We
I-
should have like a costume ball. That'd
Maybe
be
we should
really
have a
fun.
New Year's Eve Art and Hustle black tie
Yes.
benefit show where we sell tables and raise money for my podcast.
I was gonna say, and yeah.
I need a new computer, honestly. I think my computer's starting to run really slow with all of these videos I'm doing. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't look very happy. He looks
Maybe that's what he was told. Look
He was-
miserable while you walk down the
I
aisle.
couldn't move his head. Look, there I am. I'm
That's
coming
yours,
out.
right?
Yep, that's mine.
Oh my god.
That's epic.
Look at that
The
skirt.
headpiece, too.
Yeah, I made all of it from scratch. Everything's made from scratch right here.
Linda, that's incredible.
Everything is made from scratch.
It looks like one of your paintings come to life.
Right?
I know, right? Full
I mean-
circle.
Yeah, full circle. All of this is ironic. I do all of this still now with my paintings.
That's got to be a Taurus.
Well, that was a fail because he couldn't wear the headpiece. It didn't work.
Oh, really?
That's why he had to carry it.
Oh, well, it's okay. It still looked cool that he carried it.
Yeah, that's still, you know.
The twins.
And then
Excuse
the-
me. Excuse me. Hello. Hi. They look Egyptian, like Egyptian pharaohs,
Yeah, they do.
right?
Well, fast forward a little
Like
bit.
on the naughty night.
On the naughty night.
On the S&M night. Like
I like the crab. I like the cancer.
Wow.
Look at that
That's
crab.
cool.
This is so fun. I mean, can you
Yeah.
imagine like a whole like room full of all of these? Everyone's making all these costumes.
Can we do this? I want to do this.
We can. We totally can.
Virgo.
That's my safari model right there.
Oh, she looks good.
She was Russian. Angelica, I remember her.
Do you
Look how
guys keep
giant
in
those
touch with
wings
any of
are.
these guys?
That's like a Victoria's Secret wings.
Years later, some of these girls walked for me in
Really?
my shows. Yeah,
Aw.
I actually had Coco, who became Ralph Rucci's muse,
Oh, okay.
and then walked for
Look
me.
at this guy. What? He's wearing sunglasses.
Oh, that's Larry. Good old
He
Larry.
looks like a good time.
Larry is hysterical.
Look at this. They're so fun. All of these are so fun.
She looks pretty.
These are all so cool.
Wow.
I love that I was the second, like the first. I'm the first sign coming out. I mean, really, how cool is
you are.
that?
All right, now we're gonna get into the awards.
Oh my god. We're gonna see you guys.
You are.
I totally forgot this, Anthony.
Oh,
I
that's
know, right?
Wait, do I really go on stage?
Yeah, you do.
See, like I
Love it.
totally forgot that. Oh my god, I
Well,
really went on
yeah.
stage.
Yeah, we all take a bow.
Oh my god, where was I?
It was such a surreal moment, and so like you're.
Yeah, like I
That is-
don't remember going on stage.
Who did?
You'll see.
It's gonna end on us in 10 minutes.
Oh, let me start fast forward faster.
Were you
Lindsay,
guys nervous?
Lindsay, I totally don't remember going on stage.
Well, it's surreal when we did it. It's totally surreal.
That's what I mean. Like I don't remember doing
So,
it.
so here's the irony. I was not allowed to be in Donna's group, of course, because I was working for her at the time. There's Donna Karen.
Conflict of interest.
So
Yeah, no, it's a
cool.
conflict of interest. So they said, sorry, no matter what, you can't because you work for her. I'm like, I get it. So Donna was sitting at the side of the runway at our table, at the women's Donna Karen's table with women's collection too.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
So the craziness too is my design director, who I'm her assistant, is the head of Central St. Martin's, who taught John Galliano and Alexander McQueen.
Really?
Oh my
So
god.
when I
Wow.
pop out, you're going to hear screaming and yelling, and that's their table got up on their feet. Donna and Louise Wilson and the collection team
Wow.
were
That's
screaming my
amazing.
name, yelling at me.
That
Right.
is crazy, Anthony.
So wild. Here, wait, you'll see.
The Coach Award.
All right, we'll just fast forward.
This is so cool.
It's like
It's
it's so
even
surreal.
cooler because I don't remember this.
Oh, you look so cute and gorgeous.
I made my ball gown skirt.
Yep, I remember
and my
that.
top. I made my skirt and top. That's what I used to do back in days, Lindsay. I used to make my outfits and go clubbing.
I did that for my friends.
Yeah. Why did you wear it?
Because it wasn't as fun to dress me up. It was fun to dress them up.
Here we go.
Sonia.
Oh wait, let me rewind. Hold on, sorry.
Marianne Restivo's award goes to Anthony Manfredonia.
Yep, here it goes.
Oh, there you go. Oh my God. Anthony, look at you.
The
1999.
baby.
1999. How
You
old
hear
were
this like cheering and yelling? It's from the table on the side is Donna and all them
Oh
screaming
my
at me.
God. How old were you, Anthony, there?
22.
God.
You're gonna
Such
come.
babies. I want to see what Linda's wearing now. Now that I know you made it, I need to see like right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you still have it?
No.
Award to LindaLCheung.
Wait, let me go back. Hold on, let me go back.
Oh my God. This is so funny. Oh my God. I don't remember.
This is like the footage that's going to be on when you're like like super famous. Like,
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
here you go.
Oh my God.
Gloria Sachs presents her award to LindaLCheung.
Yay! You look.
Oh my God. Gloria Stacks. Yo, she was so tough.
Oh yeah, she was a tough broad.
She was so tough. There I am, my little ball gown.
oh my God. Baby Linda.
Oh,
That's basically it.
oh
Yeah,
my
let me-
God.
This is amazing.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
That's so funny. I totally
Wow.
didn't remember that I was on stage.
I know. Is that wild? It was so surreal. And Linda and I were sitting at the same table for the awards. We
On
put this-
upstairs, we were like
Yep.
to the right.
Oh yeah.
looking down to the stage.
So what was it like after? Like after you got the awards, after like what did you guys do? Did you guys party? Did you guys like celebrate with people? Like what did you do?
Oh,
I
there
don't
was an
Sleep? Did you
there was-
sleep? Did you
no, there was an after party that was at the hotel that we all end up going to.
I don't remember that.
Well, we all got plastered. So
Was I there? I don't remember.
yeah, we were all there.
Oh my God. See, like, what the fuck? Like, I need to remember these things.
Oh yeah. No, there was an after party.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? I don't remember. I remember being at the show. I remember going there. I remember sitting with you, Anthony, and then the rest of it, I don't remember. I
Because
remember
there's
going on
like this.
stage.
I don't know if it still is part of the Marriott Marquis, but there was a Sky Lounge that
Yes, I
actually-
remember the Sky Lounge.
it rotated.
Yes, I remember. I think I remember that.
That was the after
Really?
party location.
Were we drinking? Like, what?
Oh yeah,
why-
we were all drinking. We
Is
were all.
that why I don't remember?
That's probably why you don't.
We got smashed.
Wait, did we
'Cause
drink during the show?
Yes, we did. Oh yeah, we had a dinner service. Remember, it's a formal dinner.
Oh
So
my
we
God.
were
So maybe that's why I don't remember going on stage.
We were all tipsy, big time.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, because we're exhausted from doing these shows, right?
Yeah, and it was so cool because even Mom, when I was talking to her about that today, she remembers I introduced Mom and Dad to Don and Karen on purpose.
Oh,
Because Donna's been my boss for like 3 years, more than 3 years. So I took them down to meet Donna. I was able to introduce them. It was so awesome. And then they also met Louise as well, which was wild. So it's like just cool moments. Even Mom remembers meeting Donna and Karen herself.
that's
And,
so cool. That's
so
so cool.
sweet.
And I interned at Donna Karen.
Were you DKNY?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
You guys
I
had
was
like
I was doing these really important jobs of copying shit in the copy room.
oh.
Wait, actually,
How we
did
all
you-
started.
Did you and I overlap interning at DKNY?
I don't know. I was doing it, I think, what year was I doing it? Sophomore year?
No, I think we did, but my boss was Jen, and I think you had like So Young
Yes.
was your boss,
Yes, I think so.
and then you eventually left, and then I moved up into women's collection.
Yes.
Happened.
Yes. Yes.
Because I think we were at the same time.
Maybe, yeah. I remember.
Crossed over.
My important jobs were sorting beads.
Yeah.
Figures.
Yeah, sorting beads. Yeah, right. Isn't that crazy? And making copies in the copy room. I was like, this.
I think you joined shortly after I was there. Oh, I know what happened. I joined. Jen asked, "Do you know anyone else?" And I was like, "Yes." So I grabbed you, and I grabbed, I think, Mira and Juliana to get.
So you got me the job there at DKNY.
That's what happened.
Cheers for
Now
not remembering.
No, because I remember I'm like, they asked me for more people like me, and I was like, Linda, grab you.
Oh, look, Anthony was helping me even back at Parsons.
So I was like, wait a minute, that's how you. I was like, you were there with me.
Anthony, you're so sweet. Thank you. Here, cheers to you.
To this day, I love my friends.
Oh, look at you. Cheers.
It's so sweet. You guys are so cute. Like, it's so cute to see you guys all young and like babies.
Oh,
like, it's like babies.
Little bambinos running around. Like, we're gonna own the world.
Anthony was not a baby. He was having a lot of fun.
Oh,
I need to hear more of these stories.
Anthony was having lots of fun. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't doing anything.
Well, I had weird scenarios I ended up in because of the office and whatnot. And, you know, like the circumstance of me hooking up with my model, I did not know who he was because we hadn't had our fittings yet. And I didn't know that he was going to be my model.
But you knew he was a model.
Well, yes and no. Because it was a Halloween party and it was the year above us that I got invited to because I knew a lot of them from being in the office for so long. I was friends with some of the upperclassmen, and I went to the party, and then two of my professor friends brought John with them, and he just broke up, which I did not know, with one of my professor's friends' best friends.
Oh,
no idea. So he was on the rebound, and all his friends were like, just fuck a guy to get over your situation.
Are you okay that
familiar advice?
Are you okay that I post this, right?
Oh yeah, I'm totally okay with you posting it. Like everything I'm saying is okay and clear.
Okay.
So
it's gonna stop. Hold on, we have to leave and come back.
Oh, darn it.
Okay. To be continued.
Round 3.
Next story.
All right, I'm jumping off. I'll come back on.